Alright, RPG Rules Status Effects 3. We're going to have a look at a couple of simple status effects here. You can put on damage over time. We'll make a damage over time here. And energy drain. It's the other one. So we'll have a look at the settings for damage over time first. We've got type, which is just a type of damage you do. So let's make that energy. We'll stick something on the red ray here. Damage per tick. Let's make it do 3 damage. Three damage every 1 second for now. Put that on the red ray. Damage over time. Now let's just go to our DOT. It'd be nice to give it a visual effect as well. So we'll give it the DOT damage over time icon, and we'll get generic flames, flame and body actually. Might be cool. Flame and body effects. So we've put that on the red ray. Yep. And now when we do damage, that'll do damage over time as well as doing base damage. Here we go. Yep. Causes the target to have this flaming body effect in red, tinted red. And it's going to do quite a lot of damage actually, because it's going to run for 20 seconds and do 3 damage per second. So that robot's going to end up quite well cooked in this case. Yeah, so other things you might do with damage over time. We could, for example, decide we want to have the red ray does both energy damage and does some piercing damage as well, say, on the DOT. So we'd maybe take off that gaudy visual effect, make it do piercing damage. We can give it a very short interval, get it to do 20 damage, and it only does 1 tick of that damage. So it's now gone, you can see, just say plus 20 piercing damage. If you want to have a bonus damage like that, this is a good way to do it. I'll show you why I've got that little interval in there as well. It only lets you drop the interval down to 0.1 second, in fact. And that is when we deliver the red ray now. Boom, you can see 5 and 13 damage. I think this robot's got some resistance, does he? Yeah. Alright, yeah. And then the red rays have an effect. So the little interval means the 2 damage numbers get separated a little bit instead of being on top of each other. That's all. So you can use this for ticking down damage over time, add in a one-shot damage bonus like that with the max ticks, which you can put to whatever you want. The other thing you could do, of course, with this is set it to healing damage and give it minus 10 damage per tick. There. So that damage over time now does give it a healing color, just to be clear what it's doing. There it is. And we could say put that on the violet ray instead of the red ray. That the violet ray, while it's running, heals us. Where's the effect? There it is. And that's how you set up a heal over time. It just does negative damage over time. So, yep, I'm getting healed 10 points every second. If I take some damage here from a damage over time flames, ironically enough, you can see that it's healing me constantly. Yep, so that's damage over time. Energy drain has a couple of settings. You just say how much energy you're going to drain. So we could say we're going to drain 50 energy with every hit. And we'll put that energy drain on the red ray. We'll overwrite the thing that's now healing. And it will now drop the robot's energy by 50 each time we're hit. Yep, taking it down to 0 but no further. You can go use battery for characters who have a battery, which is like a big energy bar that never recovers. That's a bit of a sort of advanced setting. The other thing you can do with this is -50, so now it says energy boost in the tooltip, and that's for powers that return you energy. You'd use an energy drain. So that is damage over time and energy drains.